That's another segment. This time around, we are going to be diving into one or two matters that is trending right now in football. But before I do that, I want to say that if this is your first time of coming across this channel, do it to like, share, and subscribe. Because on this space, we give you trendy matters that relates to football and also 100% Chelsea. All right, before I push over to what I want to discuss or what I want to share with you guys, there have been this question that so many people have been asking. People have been asking the whereabouts of David Dastro Fofana. People have been saying, why are we not seeing this guy? What is happening? Have Chelsea sold him out that we don't know? Or is he sick or injury or this one, that one? Or is he still on loan? Like, no, a lot of questions that people want answers. Well, if I can remember, we signed David Astrofufana from Mode FK as of 2021. 2023, we signed him from Mode FK. From Mode FK, he came to Chelsea. Then from there, from Chelsea, we loaned him to Union Berlin, and he spent how many seasons? One season, half season in Union Berlin, and he was brought back. When we brought him back, I guess half season, not really spent one full season. When we brought him back, then we sent him out again on another loan to Burnley. That was where we saw something, a glimpse of hope that, okay, fine, there's something inside this young man, that Chelsea should give him a chance. A lot of Chelsea fans wanted David Astrofana to show his abilities. That's why today, I see the verse for Graham Potter. When this young man become Chelsea, I don't know why Potter no give him a chance. Even when we were struggling for goals, we played very good football, but we cannot score goal because there was nobody to put the ball in the back of the net. And this young man, whenever he step in, the few times we saw him under Potter, we saw potentials. You did not even care to give the young man opportunity. That means if it was somebody like Nicholas Jackson of now that all of us are hitting on him, that means Potter for rubbish him. Thank God saying don't go West Ham, sha. So when the young man went to Burnley on loan, we saw that potential. We saw how Vincent Company made good use of him, and he was scoring goals. To the point some Chelsea fans was like, okay, give him a chance. Before we know, Chelsea brought him back and sent him out on another loan to a Turkish club called Göztepe. I've been waiting they call him if I did not pronounce it well. Send him out to a Turkish club. That was 2024. Then still in 2024, in the middle of the season, he picked up an injury. So Chelsea have to bring him back. A knee injury. And the rest was history. You understand? That was the story behind this young man. If you go through his storyline, you're going to say he has not been having it right. He has not been nothing right about this young man. If to say Chelsea been known, they for never even loan and go Turkish league. A Premier League would have been better. A Championship League would have been better. At least you can see the character that guy was showing. That guy showed that character in Burnley. He wanted to play before he went to this Turkish league and pick up this injury. And as me and you they talk, the injury with that young man dating now. That is why there is no talk surrounding him, whether Chelsea will sell him, whether they will loan him, whether they will do this or do that. Now injury in the hospital like this. But let's see what will be the current information about the young man in terms of injury, because I can't wait for that young man to be back. Even though last, still end up as a Chelsea player, but end up as a Strasbourg player, because definitely you need the Chelsea to send people go Strasbourg or anywhere we end up to. I go see they follow up that guy. I don't know why. I just have this belief that there's something inside of that guy that he has not really unleashed. That's why I'm just not happy with the way things are going around him. I'm not just happy. But anyhow, speedy recovery, and we believe that once you recover, Chelsea will send you out on a very good loan. A very good loan deal to a very good club. not all this Turkish, German, Italy. At least a Premier League side club. Let us watch you. Let us keep a closer eye on you. Even though you no go play for Chelsea, at least play the one where we say we go make better profit for your head. You grab. So that's the current situation of David Fofana. He's injured and we are just waiting for the next update about him, about his injury, whether there's any progress or not. But for now, he's injured and I believe he's out of the season. So let's just wait till August to see or to hear if anything concrete will come out from the camp of that young man. Then pushing forward, in the case of Hato and this thing, Xavi Simon, as of yesterday night, we got something positive that work is still in progress. That Fabrizio Romano said that there's a good feeling that Chelsea will finalize the deal of Joao Hato and Xavi Simon. That is just a matter of time, that they just need to put in one or two things in place and that deal will be done. Like what I told you guys, that the offer that Chelsea presented was £35 million and Ajax rejected it. So I believe that Ajax is just waiting for an improved offer from Chelsea. An improved offer, and you will see that deal will be done. Just an improved offer. Maybe something like £40 million. You understand? And you will see that deal will be done. But I believe that before today runs out, at least we should be getting something positive from that camp. Then as for Xavi Simon, still work in progress. And also Arubi Lizzy is also progressing in the area of signing Kanichukwu Emeka. And mind you, there is no connection between the Xavi Simon deal and Kanichukwu Emeka deal. In terms of, I know some people will be saying maybe Chelsea want to do a swap deal. No, it's a separate deal altogether. Arubi Lizzy is negotiating to sign Kanichukwu Emeka, while Chelsea is negotiating to sign Xavi Simon. But if it turns out to be a swap deal where they will need to balance each other, no problem. It's fine by me, but I don't think it's a swap deal. It's a separate deal. So don't put your mind there that it's going to be a swap deal. You grab. So that is it. Then pushing forward, Victor Gyokeres arrived in London. Was it yesterday? With his agents, so definitely everything will be cleared by today, and he will be announced officially as an Arsenal player. And not only that, there's this talk that he wants to put on the number 14 JC. Guess the player that wear that number 14 JC. Guess the player. I need answers at the comment section. Arsenal fans, tell me the player that wore that number 14 when he was in Arsenal. So definitely, everything will be done. Then I saw this on Fabrizio Romano's page. He said that despite approach from 2 Premier League clubs ready for big proposal, Juventus have no plan at all to sell Kenan Yildiz. Despite approach from 2 Premier League clubs. Is it that true Chelsea really approached to sign this guy? Day before yesterday. Is it true? If Fabrizio say 2 Premier League clubs, one of them is Chelsea. But like I said, I don't think they have really brought out something that will move the lips or that will move the hand of Juventus. They never water their mouth or their hand where their mouth where how did they carry talk am? They never oil their hand well. If they oil their hand well, leave and to go release Kenan Yildiz. But anyhow, the player doesn't even look like somebody that is ready to leave Juventus this summer. So I don't think any club should be stressing themselves over signing a player like that, because he's not looking like somebody that wants to leave Juventus. But if he's serious in leaving Juventus, definitely, if Chelsea will really make that approach to sign him, by now, if we don't get some controversial talk about the young man, say, he want to leave, or if we don't tell the club, say, he want to leave, say, maybe they find ways so that if they leave the club this summer, you understand? So I feel Yildiz is still into Juventus project, so he's not ready. I don't think he's ready to leave Juventus this summer. Then, and not only that, Barca president Laporta, in principle, there will be no more new signing this summer. So anything we concerning signing of player for Barca this summer, they don't say we don't sign out. We are out. We are no longer doing it again. So Barca won't be signing any player. I believe Rashford that has arrived Barca is their last signing for them since the president has announced that there will be no more new player. So looking at Barca team already, they are okay. They are good to go for next season. You get anything we come up for Barca? They are good to go. They are all right. They are all right. Then moving forward, negotiation between Chelsea and Benfica over Joao Felix continue as Jorge Mendes maintain excellent relationship on both sides. Benfica is open to negotiate on a permanent deal based on Chelsea requests, and Joao Felix is keen on the move. Is keen for the move. You understand? Well, initially, Benfica was approaching for a loan. Just like I told you guys the other day that Benfica wanted to loan Joao Felix. And I was one of those people that was here saying that there is no need doing that business with Benfica if they are coming with the mindset of, Muko see whether we fit collect this guy on loan. I was never in support of it. So Chelsea letting go on Joao Felix on a permanent scale is good for me. He should go. Like I said yesterday, if Joao Felix is going to Benfica, we revive his career, we revive him. He's a good one. Because as it stands now, it's not that he's not a good, he's a good player, but he needs to put in some work. Talent is not enough. You need to put in some work. You need to put in some work. You need to show working. You understand? So let's see how Chelsea will approach, or let's see how Benfica will approach Chelsea over the matter of Joao Felix. For me, I want them to finalize this deal fast as possible. Thank you very much, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I remain your humble boy, Peters.